Meet Sally and Martin. They are siblings who help around the house and complete chores to get an allowance for pocket money. Martin wants to do more jobs to hopefully get more pocket money. Their parents decide that it's only fair to give Martin more of the share of money since he is responsible for more of the jobs. They decided to give Martin 5/6 and Sally 1/6. Yet the total of the allowance is $84. What did each person receive? Pause the video and give it a go. Reason number 1, fair division problems. This idea of dividing an amount into fair equal shares can be applied to many real-life scenarios. We use the word amount in the title intentionally since it can represent almost everything. For instance, finding a fraction of an amount of time, or an amount of a measurement, or amount of objects, such as lollies, and we saw in our original problem, an amount of money. It truly is endless. Now going back to our allowance problem, if we completed the calculation correctly, we would get option D. Keep an eye out for the next video as we go through exactly how to do this. Reason number 2, needed for percentage problems. After you learn all the necessary skills of fractions, you will need to learn percentages. Percentages are special fractions with a denominator that is always 100. Percentages, just like fractions, are used in everyday life. For example, shopping and sales. You may see certain shops have particular sales during the year. For instance, a pair of shoes that are 20% off. If you wanted to figure out exactly how much you would save, this is a real-life example using this lesson's skill. Reason number 3, needed for project management and planning. In both the academic and professional settings, you will engage in projects that involve resource allocation and planning. It doesn't matter if the tasks are simple or more complex. During this process, you often divide time and resources, which is exactly this skill learnt in the lesson. Let me show you a quick example planning out your weekend. If you had to complete the following tasks, breaking up time appropriately and fairly allows you to have the most effective weekend possible. If you fail to plan, you may not complete all tasks, which could have a negative effect on certain areas of your life. You now know why we need this skill. However, you won't be able to apply this properly until you learn all the details needed for finding a fraction of an amount. Watch this next video to get the best visual demonstration of this skill.